Okay, man. So today, Twitch has dropped a fucking nuke on my timeline. And that nuke is, we'll be making a policy update on October 18th to prohibit streaming of gambling websites that includes slots, roulette, or dice games that aren't licensed either in the US or other jurisdictions that provide sufficient consumer protection. These sites will include Stake, Rollbit, Duelbits, and Roobet. However, we may identify others as we move forward. Here's the catch. We will continue to allow websites that focus on sports betting, fantasy sports, and poker, okay? So basically, they're just wiping out all the gambling websites, those ones right there that have slots, roulette, and dice games, okay? These are, like, obviously overseas, probably companies. I totally understand this, okay? But my first reaction is, wow, right? Like, dude, this is fucking huge. This is something that has been a problem for the last year and a half. You know, we saw the H3 podcast with Hassan, XQC, and Train, you know, and how big that got and how much of an issue it was, and, you know, how they were saying how addicting it is. It's the number one addicting, or the number one addiction in the U.S. That leads to suicide, all that stuff, you know, and now Pokey and Hassan voiced their opinion, went live in front of, you know, tens of thousands of viewers, and said that they want gambling banned on the website. They even went as far as unionizing and going a week without streaming and, you know, hurting Twitch's pockets. They didn't do it, but they were threatening to do it. And a few days later, this happens. October 18th, they are putting this into act, and there's going to be no more gambling websites. We got a celebration right here from Pokimane. Well, I mean, right here she says, like, if Twitch should ban gambling. A lot of people had stuff to say. We did it, y'all. Public pressure, tweets, raising awareness, it all matters, okay? Now, personally, I feel like this just opens up a can of worms, and the reason why I say this is there's a lot of other things on Twitch that are TOS that are not actually getting acted upon, all right? Like sexual content, you know, a lot of people have problems with the hot tub streamers, with all that stuff. I'm not sitting here telling you that gambling and this is the same. What I'm trying to tell you is they're both TOS, but they're clamping down hard on one, and the other one, they get like 7-day bans, 3-day bans, when there's people out there that are indefinitely banned for accidents. Like literal accidents, but there's people on stream having sex, spreading their thing open, and getting 3 days or 7 days. You know, this is gonna like cause an uproar. This is gonna cause a lot of conflict. And another thing that comes to mind is, you know, some of these streamers that were, you know, against the gambling, I feel like they've also done things to promote different types of gambling. Like one is Miskiff, right? Miskiff was opening up $20,000 Pokemon boxes in hopes of pulling a fucking first edition Charizard that was worth like $500,000 or $300,000. In that sense, that is a different type of gambling, or a different way of gambling. You're literally influencing kids to open up these boxes, you know, tell their parents, oh, they're scraping up money, they're trying to do this. Adults even. You're encouraging them to open up these, and hopefully you get them. You're influencing them. There's different ways of gambling that are all over the website. You could go to video games, you go to companies, all that stuff. Me, I come from 2K, from the 2K community, and I mean, there's packs, there's wheel spins. I mean, you know, like there's, you know, you do these things in hope of making your money worth it or even profiting off of it. You get me? I don't mean to be a fed, but you know, people sell MT, they profit, whatever. All that stuff. There's just, you know, there's loot boxes, you know, there's Apex, there's CSGO. There's a lot of problems that this causes. A lot of people could start nitpicking and being like, this is a form of gambling. Gambling is, you know, the number one addiction that leads to suicide. People can lose money on this. They get lost in these games. They get lost in this gambling. I just feel like this just opens up a, you know, a can of worms. And personally, I think this is an L. You know, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If you agree or disagree with them banning gambling. You know, there's some people that want gambling banned because, you know, it was horrible content. They miss their old streamers, you know. They want better content, and they think, you know, content is saved, when in reality I kind of feel like this doesn't save content, but we'll get into that another time. But yeah, if you guys like the video, please, I'd appreciate it if you guys can leave a comment. If you guys can subscribe, I'm gonna be uploading on here almost daily, okay? And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, I'm Chenny, and I'm out. Peace.